My friend, the Republican leader, will get on here and say, we have been able to do the Farm Bill.
Complaint by House conservatives, distilled by William Crystal and Rich Lowry. Rich Lowry will be on the program a little bit later in the National Review on Tuesday. And they write this about the Senate bill. The bill's fatal deficiency system have been, and just as President Obama has recently announced, he's ignoring aspects of Obamacare that are inconvenient to enforce on schedule. Why won't he waive a requirement for the use of E-Verify in the workplace, just as he's unilaterally delayed the employer mandate?
If we were in the courtroom, I would object to your question, because there's so many different questions, but I'll try to answer. First of all, Obamacare, whatever comes up, the Republicans throw that in. You realize they've voted to repeal it 40 times. What's happened 40 times? Of course, it's failed. Obamacare has been wonderful for America. 6 million seniors have wellness checks now. 3.1 million young people are now have insurance. The insurers can't rip off people anymore. That's why people got millions of dollars of refunds last year. If you have a pre-existing disability, you're covered. They should just get real and understand this is a law that's important, and they need to work with us to improve it.
The narrow question, the specific charge on immigration, though.
Immigration, we have the Chamber of Commerce, conservative groups all over America are running ads telling Republicans, vote for this. This is a good bill. It gives us security on our border, and it gives people who are here a pathway to citizenship. And David, finally, it saves the country $1 trillion. It's good for the economy. Not $1 billion, not $1 million.
Very much. More to come on all of these things. Appreciate you being here. Now to respond, the leading Republican in the Senate, Mitch McConnell of Kentucky. Senator, welcome back to you. Having a difficult time hearing you. We'll try to establish that. Let me get my first question at your reaction to hearing your colleagues say, look, this is different. Changing the rules here is not like it's been in the past with regard to judicial nominations. It is appropriate for the majority to be able to get the work done at once.
Yeah, it's the reason we call it the nuclear option, David, is because it's breaking the rules of the Senate in order to change the rules of the Senate, which the majority leader, as you pointed out in his book, indicated was something we should never do. Look, rather than getting down in the weeds on the rules, what is the problem here? The president has had 1,540 of his nominations confirmed, only 4 defeated. He's not lost a single member of the cabinet. He's getting them faster than President Bush was at the same time in his second term. The majority leader needs to bring these nominees up. Most of them are going to be confirmed. It really kind of comes down to 3 appointments that the federal courts have told us were unconstitutionally recess appointed. 2 members of the NLRB and the CFPB. We need to talk about that. And we're going to talk about it at a rather unusual joint session in the old Senate chamber on Monday of